guys, good morning. This is Coach Annie, and today I'm going to give you our topic. We call it the top 5 essential to success. So since you are under my team, Ultimate Stallion International, and we are under UEI, so this topic that I'm about to share to you is especially created by our founder of Ultimate Eagle International, the UEI, okay, mentor Robert De La Vina, the one of our Hall of Famer of the company. So that's why he became so very successful, and he created his group, his team, so big, the whole AIM Global, because of this topic. So all of this topic that I'm about to tell you is based on a personal and everyone's experience. Okay, so I hope that you will enjoy. And one, we're back. We call it the top 5 essential to success. Actually, we have a lot of essentials that we need in this business, or how to become successful, but this top 5 is really the most and commonly somebody's doing. So I'm gonna start with our number 1. Okay, we call it the remove excuses. For example, your upline told you or send you a message that, for example, we are having a meeting, we have to join the training, we have to go for the company events, or we're just having some coffee or something like that. Okay, so for us as partners, we should cooperate. We should not give our upline a no answer. We should have the yes upline attitude. You know why? Because our upline, our mentors, they're not going to ask our time to see them for nothing. He will set a meeting because there will be a very important and very useful things that he might going to share. So for us as a partner, we should say yes upline, or yes mentor, yes coach. No answer. Okay, because if you say no, it means that you said no to your new learnings, new innovations, new ideas, and of course, the bonding with the team. You know, it's very important that your presence will be on the team also, because we call it organization, so we should cooperate. Okay, so next time when your upline or your mentor says things, you must follow, because our upline's not gonna give us an order or instruction for us to be in harm. So for us to do that easily, to remove excuses easily, first we must learn how to love what we are doing. We love our business, because if we love what we are doing, we cannot give any excuses. I will give you an example. Like for example, your wife, your husband, or your boyfriend or girlfriend, you guys set a date, okay, and then your boyfriend give you an exact time when are you going to see each other, and that moment you had another appointment, but because you love your boyfriend, you did something not to have an excuse, just to see him. You see, since you have the commitment for him, like you don't want him to disappoint, so what you did is you cancel your other appointment and meet your boyfriend. So the same thing here in our business. For example, our mentor said that we're going to have a meeting 9 p.m. sharp. We should be there. Do not give your mentor any excuses like, oh mentor, I have a date with my wife. Oh mentor, I have to go somewhere with my child. No, that's an excuse. You're giving an excuse with your success. Because what your mentor is going to tell you about is about how to get your success, and now you're going to give your excuses that you are with your family or you're doing something. You see? So for you to get your success easily, you should have the yes upline attitude. Okay? Right. Our topic number 2 is control your emotion. This business, we are dealing with people. So we, as a leader, as a professional networker, as a professional businessman, we should learn how to, excuse me, we should learn how to handle or how to master our emotions. Okay, because we cannot avoid of meeting some people, or we can encounter some people that has a very bad attitude, we call it like that. Like for example, there was something bad that you started talking about networking, and then they are so very negative about what we are doing about networking business, and then they will say a lot of things that is really not so good into you. So for you to overcome this kind of person, you just you should be just control your emotion. Okay, don't react, just listen what he's saying, and don't take it personally, so that you're not gonna get hurt with what this person's going to give or going to tell you. Okay, like I met this guy before. Okay, this is just an example. I've been here in M Global that time already, and I was at the office. I mean, I'm about to go to the office, and then I was just walking. Okay, and then there's this person who was in a hurry, and suddenly bumped me like this. So all her things scattered on the floor. Okay, and she's in a hurry, and I was just being so careful with walking, and then she blamed me for what happened, and then she started talking bad things on me. So as a well-trained businesswoman, I don't have to answer what she were saying. I know it's so very bad what you were talking about, but you know, as a professional or as a well-trained person, you don't have to put your level on the other person with the very low level. Because what I remember one of my mentors said that if a fool, how you say it, if there's a fool who is falling around you and you pull him back, the outcome is you are more fool than that person. So it's just like when there's some people who has a bad attitude towards you, and then you answer them back, or you say something bad back about them, technically you are more bad than that person, because you're already well trained, and then you put your level under him. Okay, so you should control your emotion and don't react easily. All right, because when you react easily, maybe there will be some cause that you will get a fight, or you will get on trouble. All right, and another example of control your emotion is that, especially with the team, or with your mentor, or your upline and downline. Okay, so there will be a lot of time that you and your upline will get some time that you cannot understand each other, and sometimes you will be in a bad mood, and then your upline will tell you something that you're not gonna like, and you start arguing like this and like that. So technically you will be lost. So if that happens, you won't get feel bad with your upline, but instead just try to distance yourself for a while and realize what's really the correct thing or the right thing that you need to do, and then you agreed. Okay, just to avoid fighting and just to avoid bad emotions to each other, because like for example, I will give you this example. Okay, like if there are some people, or if there's this someone who says something bad about you, it's just like this. Just imagine. Okay, uh, I will give you a knife. I will give you a knife on your hand. So it's up to you if you put it on yourself to hurt your feelings more, or you just leave it like that there and do nothing, and you will not be affected at all. Okay, well, you imagine what I'm talking about. It's just like me. I will tell you something bad that you don't like, just like the knife. It's up to you if you put it in yourself to hurt yourself, or you just leave that word, that knife, just like that, and ignore, and you will feel nothing and just leave it. See, if you have that kind of attitude, like you know how to ignore negative things, then you will become successful in a very short period of time. Alright, number 3, improve your communication. As I've said a while ago, that our business is people's business. We are dealing with a lot of people all over the world. We are dealing with people with different kind of languages, different kind of cultures, different anything, and there are some people that we are dealing that who cannot hear and they cannot even talk. Okay, so when we say improve your communication, you should learn how to listen and how to react with the speaker. Okay, you know when your time to talk, and you know when your time to listen. That's the most important thing in communication, because if you know how to listen with the person who is talking in front, or who's the person who is trying to give you some advice or some lessons, you should know how to listen, because when you listen, you can absorb easily, and when you absorb that kind of when you absorb, you can take it on your brain and you can internalize the meaning of what you are listening. So when you learn to listen, you can get the point so easy, then you will learn easily. You can interact with the people easily, because you know how to listen, you know how to interact with them. Okay, and for example, also here in improve your communication is that for example, your upline or your clients or any person that who is about to give you some message or information or updates or good news or anything that you will receive on your phone, you should practice to respond immediately. Don't leave any message or good news or updates just on the place and just like react nothing, or just like you receive nothing, especially from your upline. Okay, who might not know that there will be some emergency, and you have this attitude that manana habit, we call it, like there's this thing that you wanted to do, but you just leave it aside and do it by the next time and next time and next time until you forget it. That is not good. So the best thing here for you to become successful is you need to keep in touch with your upline and with the people that you are working with. Okay, keep in touch with them and never ignore messages. For example, you have a client who are excited to do the registration, and then you are this person that you are delaying everything to check, and this person is so excited to join 7 accounts, and what you did is, oh, this person is not really important, so you just leave your phone like that, and you will end up knowing that this person that who is trying to connect with you found somebody else at the office, and he decided to buy 7 accounts. You see, you miss the person because you miss communication. So that's the communications, how important to us as a businessman. Okay? Alright, so we are now in number 4. Be on time every time. Okay, so this topic is especially for the full-timer, or also for the part-timers. Let's start with the full-timers. For example, you set a date with your clients. For example, you said that you're going to meet each other at the office around 2 p.m. 2 p.m. This person who tried to have a meeting with you had been so excited to know everything about the business. So before 2 p.m. he's there already at the office, and you, since you don't know how to do this topic, okay, that be on time every time, you were late, and then when you get to the office, your client is gone already. So you know the moral lesson there is, when you set a date, for example 2 o'clock in the afternoon, before 2 p.m. the afternoon, you should be at the venue already 1 hour or 30 minutes ahead. Alright? Just like in other successful countries, like in Japan, where else? In America, Taiwan, those people, they are giving an importance of time, because you know, time is gold, and gold is money. So when you are trying to waste your time, you are wasting time. So for example, you meet, you set a date with person, so you should give an importance with their time. You should give value with your time, so that this person will give you value and respect, because you respect them. You know, when you give respect to people, they will give you respect back. So in that time, like for example here, be on time every time, this is equivalent to you are giving them, you are giving their time value, and so they will do the same thing to you. People don't like to waste their time, so we should learn to be, for example, we give some time to have a date or meeting with person, then we should be on or ahead of time, before the time that we give to that person. Okay, that's the importance of be on time every time. Number 5, this is the most important thing in this topic. If you remember, number 1, remove excuses. Number 2, control your emotions. Number 3, improve your communication. And number 4, be on time every time. And the last one, number 5, is protect your integrity. This integrity, there will be a lot of things that include with that. Number 1 is the promises. Number 2, money. Okay? So in this business, when you said a promise to someone, you should fulfill it. You should be honest. Like when you said to someone that you want to help them, you prove it that you help them. Not financially, but through knowledge. Don't let this person who trusted you just to go nowhere. He invested and he trusted you because he wants to have success. So now, if someone trusts you and give their trust on you, you should fulfill what you promised and you should be honest with them. So when you promise that you will help them, you help them. I mean, actually, when I said help, not financially, but morally, and they will teach you the knowledge, how to do the business. They will guide you until you become successful. That's what we call help. Alright? So this is a helping business. So when you get some people who will trust you and join you, all you have to do is you should study the business with this person that you invited to join the business with you. Until such time, you and those people who trusted you will become successful because you guys helped each other. Number 2 is about money. There's a lot of people from this kind of business or this kind of industry who just quit or just gone because of money, because we are doing it international, correct? So there are some people who have no discipline with themselves. Like there are some people from other part of the world, I mean another country, and send some money to them. What they did is they just disappeared. When they received the money, they disappeared. They used the money of the person. That's not good. We here in UEI, Ultimate Eagle International, we don't do that. That's why we are having this kind of training, for us to keep on reminding, for us to be reminded not to do those wrong things to our partners. Okay, so for example, somebody sent you some money for the package. When you receive the money, you go to the office and buy the package and send the package to the person. If there will be a change, then you can buy some other kind of other products, or you can give them some you can buy for them some t-shirt or posters for the business. Do not use the money who is not for you. Okay, the money for your partners, you give them back. Don't use it, because if some people, I mean if you will be trusted by a little amount, some people or more people will be trusted you with the much more or bigger amount if you will be honest. Because you know, those people who send you some money, they cannot see you, but there's God. There will be someone watching us. So you should be honest, especially to yourself. Not only to people, but you should be honest with yourself. Okay, so that's our topic, and I hope you've learned something. And happy business day, power! Hello guys, I'm back. So welcome again, and thank you very much for watching. I hope you've learned a lot from the video that I just did. Okay, one last message for you as my partners. Alright, so if you follow those top 5 that I just mentioned, number 1 is remove excuses. Step by step, you will practice that kind of attitude until such time you master it. You don't have to be perfect. Okay, all you have to do is you do that, you practice that every day until such time it will become your habit, not to excuse from anybody, especially to your uplines or to your partners of our business. Number 2 is to control your emotion. Alright, so if you practice step by step until such time you master, as I've said, you don't have to be perfect. All you have to do is you master your emotion. You know how to handle your emotion in a different kind of people. If you do that, you will master how to communicate with people and handle your emotion 20%, you can get your success. From the first to 20%, step by step, you can be successful. Number 3, we call the improve your communication. Step by step, if you before you're this person who don't respond immediately with somebody who sent you a message, then you practice. Okay, you practice and master of answering some questions or objections or inquiries from people. Another 20% to get your success. And number 4, being be on time every time. If you practice being not so late with your meeting or going somewhere for your appointments, when you set a date and you will be there on time or ahead of time, another 20% to your success, you will get your success. And number 5, that protect your integrity, you practice now to fulfill promises, and you should be honest with yourself. I know you've been honest with yourself already, but what I'm saying is that when towards people. So you practice those top 5, that's essential to our success, because 20%, 20%, 20%, and 20%, and another 20%, that will be equivalent to 100%, meaning 100% you will get your success in Alliance in Motion Global. So congratulations for now. I know that you can make it, and power!